What's good, guys? It's your boy Dan bringing you the first video in our Learn by Doing JavaScript course. This course is designed to transform you from a shit programmer to a not so shit programmer, all while putting some projects under your belt. A lot of people would guess that our first project is going to be something like a hello world or a to-do list. We're not doing that here. We have some originals for y'all. Today we're going to be doing generative art, but without the AI. Alright, let's dive into the first part of our project by setting up the HTML file. The HTML is like the foundation of a building. It's what gives the structure to your web page. We're going to start with a very basic HTML file. So open up your favorite code editor and create a new file called index.html. Now let's break this down. The doc type HTML at the top of the browser tells it that this is an HTML5 document. The second HTML tag starts the HTML document and then sets the language to English. Inside the head tag, we have some meta tags. The first meta tag sets the character encoding to UTF-8, which is basically a way of encoding all possible characters you might use. The second meta tag ensures that our website is responsive, meaning that it will look good on all devices. The title tag sets the title of your web page, which you can see in the browser tab. Inside the body tag, we have a canvas element. This is where all of our random art will be drawn. We give it an ID of art canvas and set the width and height to 500 pixels. Finally, the script tag links an external JavaScript file called script.js, which is where we'll write all the logic for our art generator. Now, let's move on to the fun part, JavaScript. Create a new file called script.js in the same directory as your HTML file. What we've done here is grab the canvas element from our HTML and get its 2D drawing context. Think of canvas as your drawing board and context as your paintbrush. Next, we need a function to get a random integer. This will help us create random colors and positions for our rectangles. This function returns a random integer between 0 and max. It's like rolling the dice that has a max number of sides. Now let's create the main function that will draw all of our random rectangles. Let's add a loop to draw the rectangles. In each iteration of the loop, we generate random values for the position x and y, size, width and height, and color of the rectangle. We then set the fill color with ctx.fillStyle and draw the rectangle with ctx.fillRec, x, y, width and height as the parameters. Finally, let's call the function to draw 50 random rectangles on top of the canvas. Let's check out what we've built. As you can see, every time we refresh the page, we get a new image with all new shapes. Let me show you how you can customize this by adding a random background color. Before we start our loop, for each tiny rectangle, we can set the background by applying the same method for the rectangles, except this time we're creating one rectangle the size of the canvas. Let's check out the new images with the random background color. Perfect, our changes are reflected. Now let's talk about scalability. How can we make this more interesting? I have a few ideas. You can add user controls to let them choose the number of shapes, colors, and sizes. You can implement a save or export function so users can keep their masterpieces. You can also create different types of shapes or even patterns. If you do manage to add any of these features and would like to show them off, come join us in the community Discord. The link will be down in the description. Now, to help prevent tutorial hell, I've got some homework for you. I want you to create a new project from scratch. Try building a random pattern generator for backgrounds. Use what you've learned today about random numbers and drawing on the canvas. Trust me, you'll impress yourself. Thanks for joining me on this creative journey. In our next episode, we'll dive into building a personal mood tracker. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell icon so you don't miss out. Until next time, peace.